Hello, I'm Frank. Most people call me Fisherman Frank. If you're looking for helpful fishing tips and tricks, I'm your man. Danger is all around us in the Sea of Thieves. Sometimes spending time fishing is difficult, as other pirates might interrupt you in hope of stealing your loot, or worse yet, your fish. Let me introduce you to the art of stealth fishing. There are 3 methods most fisherfolk use when trying to sneakily hook some fish. First, there's safer seas. This is by far the easiest option. You can spend your time there catching all the fish you need for your hunter's call commendations and never be harassed by another pirate. The downside is that your level is capped, and while you can now sell your fish at their full value, you won't get the reputation and renown you'll get on the high seas. Spending time here fishing should only be done until you've reached level 25 in the hunter's call. That leads us to our second method, remote fishing. The basic idea behind this strategy is to go out to the edge of the map where most other pirates don't travel and therefore won't see you. It's security through obscurity. This works in many cases, with one notable exception. Reapers. A reaper with a level 5 flag will see your ship on the map wherever you go. When remote fishing, it's best to position your boat so that you can keep an eye towards the most likely direction other pirates would approach from. Another downside with this strategy is selling your fish. At the end of your session, you still have to sail back to a sea post or outpost to sell all your fish, depending on where you are. That could be quite a long distance. That brings us to our last and my personal favorite method, stealth fishing. In order to be stealthy about your fishing, you have to hide your location from prying eyes. You have to make sure passing ships can't see ye, and you have to make sure ye don't show up on any reapers' maps. You also want to be close enough to merchants to acquire bait and sell your catch. So, how do we do it? All we need to implement it is one simple thing, a rowboat. This strategy is simple in theory, easy to implement, and has great side benefits as well. It almost guarantees a peaceful day of fishing with minimal loss of profit. First, you want to pick your target fishing location. I'm going to choose to fish at a nearby sea post for the easy selling of my catch. Next, I'm going to quickly scout out the nearby islands to find a rowboat. Once secured, I am going to attach it to my ship and sail to my designated base of fishing operations. As I pass that sea post, I am going to hop in the rowboat, detach it from my ship, and let my ship sail off into the distance. Yes, my ship will sink. Doesn't matter. I'm not on it, and neither are any fish. The final step before starting to fish is to deal with the result of that ship sinking, that pesky mermaid smoke signal. This is where having the rowboat starts to shine. By grabbing the oars, our friendly mermaid stops announcing our location, provided we stay close enough to our new ship, the rowboat. Now I'm free to fish as long as I'd like. Since I'm at a sea post, I can buy bait crates. I like to stash them behind some boxes just in case another fisherman comes by to sell their fish. I imagine it hides their loot shine as well. Also, being at a sea post, I can sell my fish as soon as my pockets are full, which is very handy. Sea posts don't always have the fish you're after, so you'll have to plan your trips accordingly. Maybe you need to head to a larger island for isle hoppers, or you see a shipwreck in the distance and want to get some wreckers to sell. Not a problem. Simply hop in the rowboat and head on out. The built-in storage can hold bait, fish, wood for repairs, and fruit for healing. When you're done, return to sell your catch. A few words of caution. Rowboats aren't as sturdy as your ship. If you notice it needs repairs, it's best to take care of that right away. If a rowboat sinks, all of the items in the built-in storage are lost. Having a bait crate and storage crate aboard is helpful. However, those crates give off that glinty loot shine to passing pirates. That's not very stealthy, so I don't recommend it. Lastly, if you die, you will return to your ship, wherever it has ended up. In most cases, you'll be back at a starting outpost. If you're quick, you can sail back to the last known location of your rowboat to pick it back up. So there you have it. That's 3 handy tips for peaceful days fishing on the Sea of Thieves, with my personal favorite being stealth fishing. It can be done in most scenarios, although battlegills and stormfish will have a few extra challenges. I have many tips and tricks I can share with you later, but for now, get out there and get fishing. As always, keep a weather eye on the horizon, as there are others who'd love to help themselves to your loot, including your fish.